Yeah, my rebuys I'm going to put down here. Actually, no, my rebuys I'm going to put up there. My quads and cubes I'm going to put here. So as soon as this hand is over, I will move that one accordingly. I'm not sure why this has happened before during this session. This is not an intentional open to this size. This is just Table Ninja screwing up my open raise sizings. That sucks. That's happened twice now during this session. I didn't c-bet here just because this guy doesn't fold to c-bets. I'm going to throw out a c-bet here now and expect to get value for my ace high because he's not going to fold. And now if he bets on the river, this is going to leave us with an interesting situation. I'm just going to check behind though. This might, yeah, I'm going to raise this. Just because this guy is a complete unknown and so is this guy, I mean, and it's the big 11. Like, I'm going to get called by all kinds of things that I have decent equity against, and he's only going to like shove or like re-raise if he's got something that we're dead versus, so. Yeah. Okay, so we can fold this now. Yeah, Table Ninja seems to be screwing up my auto bet sizing when I'm under the gun. A couple of times it's put like about a half to a third to a half of my stack in, which is obviously ridiculous. So yeah, if you see me doing that, that's not me. That's my Table Ninja doing that. It's kind of annoying. Considering what these guys called with down here, obviously it's a $3 PSKO. You're going to get a lot of fish, but that has given me a bit of an insight as to what sort of players I'm playing with on this table. So okay, this is the raise. Shouldn't really be folding anything on this flop, but I feel like I'm going to get enough folds on the turn that I can barrel versus this guy. And expect him to play relatively straightforwardly. Wouldn't it be cool if we won this tournament and this tournament and this tournament? Because we're 5th here, we're 1st here, we're 5th here, and obviously we've still got a long way to go, but if we just keep doing what we've been doing, just raising really wide from all positions and looking for really good spots to get thin value, but otherwise playing pretty snug post-flop, and using our table image to get paid off on big hands, and not really bluffing too much. I mean, I've done some pretty big bluffs in this session, which have worked. A few that have been called, but which were plus EV anyway for the most part. This guy's only raising 7%. He's raising first in 13% overall, but he's raising a lot on the button, and this is a very small sample of hands, so I'm just going to flat here. I did consider 3-betting, but against a player like this, he's just going to call, and then I'll be out of position with king high. When he doesn't c-bet, I can only assume that he has nothing here, but unfortunately on this sort of board, he's likely to call with anything. So I'm going to not inflate the pot out of position. Obviously when we hit a king on the river, we can bet and hope to get some value. Unfortunately we don't, and he folds, but we still take the pot, which is nice. Okay, so we're up to 8 tables, and we've got some more starting up, so we should shortly be up to about 10 or 11 tables. When this guy limps off a 10 big blind stack, I'm just going to raise him. Even with this relatively aggressive guy in the big blind, and I recognise his screen name. This is good for us. Let's hope he donks. I mean, he's folding to 88% of C-bets. I don't want him going anywhere just yet. And as expected, he does donk. I'm going to let him... Yeah, I'm just going to raise him. I mean, he might fold, but I don't care. It's fine. Just get value while I'm ahead. Just keep chipping up. Stay aggressive, and you know, if he folds, he folds. I mean, it's ridiculous that he limped, folded, limped and then donked and then folded. So he's getting the mark. I can mark him. So at the beginning of this session, we lost a whole bunch of coin flips, which was fine. But then we ran pretty pure to achieve these really big stacks in these tournaments here, and we got some decent stacks now that we can really do some damage with in this tournament as well. Hopefully the stars will align today and I'll make another big win. Be a nice little Christmas present to myself, as I said before. To those of you who've just joined the channel, welcome. I don't recognise all of your screen names, so welcome, thank you for watching. This is going to be a pretty long session. Only been playing for about 4 hours, so still plenty of life in this session. I'm going to keep registering. It's 7 o'clock here in the evening, here in the UK. I'm going to keep registering though up until about, let's say, 9 o'clock, and then just play through until I win something or I bust out. Flat here. These really small 3-bets, I'm not sure what they accomplish, to be honest, when they were this early. And we do spike a set, so we're not going to slow play here. With this many players in the hand and a board this drawy with no clubs in our hand. Here we are going to raise. I just overbet shoved here just because I want maximum protection for my set and I want to charge him the maximum amount to continue. I'm happy to just take the pot down. There's no sense in just giving him an opportunity to draw out. This I am not going to see bet. Let's see what he does on the turn. again, if I bet here, that's nice. If I bet here, I could probably get called by worse, so I'm going to throw out a c-bet here. Take it down, that's fine. Here we're going to obviously c-bet, make it a sort of sizing that maybe he feels that he can shove over. Calls, and so we're just going to look to get his stack here. I mean, if he has us beat, he has us beat. That's okay. And he folds. Okay, so right, so this guy shoves on us with 22 big blinds, and he's 3-betting pretty aggressively, but it's a small sample of hands, so I'm going to go ahead and fold my ace-jack off. I may have folded the best hand there, but it's better not to kind of play guessing games once I've built a reasonably big stack here. This guy, I'm going to flat, just because I don't know enough about him and he looks pretty tight. And when he c-bets this big, I'm going to fold. And I have no real huge equity. Raise here. I'm going to fold here because this guy's 3xing it under the gun. Let me just shut the window. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so we're going to c-bet here with our flush draw. Raise ace king. Okay, well, the guy this tight, I don't see what betting again accomplishes here. We get there on the river. Obviously here we're going to just shove. Obviously if he has a, has us beat, he has us beat, but he's not going to fold a king here. Nice. So, running pure. Running pure. When this guy 3-bets us, I'm pretty much done with this hand. It's pretty tight looking. Again with these like really small kind of micro 3-bets. In this case though, I'm going to get out the way because if this was suited I'd probably call. I'm going to get out the way there. I'm going to make my 3-bet pot sized here, as I normally do when I'm out of position. This guy is folding to 71% of c-bets.